It's finally here. The Aegis Dynamics Idris class frigate. Some players have been waiting more than 13 years to get access to this ship in their hangar, and for those players, that wait is over. A huge warship with considerable capabilities now spawnable into player hangars. I'm Forrester, and this video will share an early look at this gargantuan warship and explore the impact it might have on the game. If you are hoping for a full ship review, be sure to subscribe to the channel, it'll come. Regular viewers will know that those reviews only get compiled after a few weeks of flying the ship to get enough experience with it. But until then, here is the Idris. The Idris is not a new ship to Star Citizen. It's been in development for well over a decade, and in the guise of the UEES Stanton, is set to be a key setting for the single-player Squadron 42 campaign. For some time now, AI versions under NPC control have been available as adversaries to fight, and for those in the know, to assume control over. What's new is that there is finally an acceptance that the owners of the ship should have the ability to spawn theirs in their hangar, making the ship much more practical to use and much more common. There are broadly two variants to the Idris. The Idris M is the military variant, of which very few players have the rights to, and the Idris P is the peacekeeper or civilian variant, which is the Idris that most players have picked up. Then there are two upgrade kits. The Idris K is an aftermarket version of the Idris P with a large beam weapon, some swapping around to the turrets to better suit engaging fighter-type targets. Broadly, the main difference between the models is the armament, with the Idris M favouring a huge powerful railgun, the Idris K mounting a beam laser, and the Idris P a glaring hole on the spinal mount. New up is an Idris T, which substitutes that mount for missile torpedo armaments. There are some other differences between models, but those are the main ones. The variants in-game for players to use now are the Idris M and P, or their aftermarket kits, the K and T, and that's more than enough to excite the imaginations of many a player. There's still a lot missing to get full use from the Idris. Much like the Polaris, these are multi-crew ships, and currently the main multi-crew gameplay revolves around manning turrets and flying the ship. Engineering, one of the key multi-crew enablers, may come soon, but that's been the case for 2 years now. That said, there is nonetheless a lot of use for an Idris in the verse. This ship is a capital ship and kind of carries everything you might need aboard. A medical bay, a hangar bay, a huge cargo bay, beds for days, and even its own shooting range. Coupled with a recent quality of life feature change to allow for quantum travelling back to a player-owned ship, that makes the Idris an incredible home from home. Clearly, whilst the combat capabilities are more tailored to a multi-crew environment, and rightfully so, it's still realising the dreams of many players to be able to have that base in space. Personally, one of the first things I plan to do is dump an Idris in the Aaron Halo carrying a salvage ship and a cargo ship and fly out to grab some panels. Predictable, I know. But for those willing to crew up the Idris and its plethora of turrets, there isn't really anything more powerful in-game right now. Whether that's to chase down a Polaris in the new event, or dump a whole flight of fighters out as a mini-carrier, or engage in player versus player capital ship battles, the Idris is likely to become a more common, but no less awesome sight in the verse. But those are just some initial thoughts on this beast. Be sure to subscribe to the channel for a full review to follow in the coming weeks, assuming the ship hopefully becomes available as a Javelin loaner. And I look forward to your thoughts in the video comments. In case it's not obvious, I'm excited for this one. If you thought this video was interesting, then pressing the like button will give me the prompt to make more videos like this in future, but otherwise, and as always, thank you for watching.